伸出双手就能触摸眼前松软的毛发，是你只保存在深箱里的秘密。白色广场，橘色夕阳，缓慢的日常像漩涡，一圈一圈地旋转，就像是谁看腻了一样，打乱了缓慢的脚步，你掉进我的世界里，以为早就习惯，默默地守在一旁，抬头望向满天积云，散开成晴空万里，但这样都还比不过那天你曾经你望向我惊讶的表情。不管在今后会有什么未来在等待，我都会守护有你存在的风景，凝视着视线正前方你的背影。
Hello everyone and welcome to another beautiful episode of Nekojishi. And welcome to the Wolf's Den. This is your host, Fallen Wolf. Oh! So last time we left off, we had started Clouded Leopard's route. And went through one of the endings. It was one of the bad endings. This time I did pull up a new guide and double checked. I'm going to be going through the good ending today. We're going to be going through the good ending today. Now, the only thing I decided to do the previous thing where we will be skipping through most of the choices, skipping until we make choices. The only thing is, with each choice, I will actually read the lines only because I know they will probably be a bit different than usual. So anyway, I believe without any further ado, I believe we should get started. I'm going to start a fresh save file. It's just easier for me to do that. So, like I said, we're going to be skimming through until the choices, but after every choice this time, we will actually be reading what happens instead of only certain choices, because I'm pretty sure with all new choices it will be a lot different. And this guide does sound like it's the right guide I'm using, because this time it sounds like a lot of choices you make that actually involve Likulau, aka Clouded Leopard. So, alright, so we're gonna skip. Like I said, now that's a guarantee. The quick thing, one of the guarantees I can tell you is when I do the NSFW version, I will definitely be actually sorry. Oh, I will definitely be reading every line from the beginning this time, only because I feel like the NSFW version is a whole new experience. So, and not to mention, that will actually be a age that those videos will actually be age restricted because of the content. All the videos involved in that part will be, not just the one part. But anyway, without any further ado, I think we should get started. All right, so we're gonna skip. So blah blah blah. Our lovely cow Liao finds the 3 guardian spirits, blah blah blah. He finds out his friend, his senpai, is actually a leopard spirit, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Here we go. Alright, so obviously this one is Clouded Leopard, and I already know this is going to be completely different dialogue. Oops, sorry. Well, Leopard's my guest. I can't exactly let him go without somewhere to sleep. Oh, that face! Oh, I love that face. I think we're actually gonna save that. Let's save it, because I can edit that later. Let's save. What? Why him? I'm also your guest, you know. You're not exactly my guest at this point, Senpai. Why not? I came to you just like him, right? So... that means I'm more than just a guest, right? Liao thinks of me as family. Not at all. But seriously, Mr. Leopard here took a long trip to get here. It'd be rude not to make him comfortable. I feel so bad every time I make these choices, guys. I'm betraying my senpai. And he's... I feel so bad doing this to him. Oh, well, at least... like I said, so this video will be just finishing up and getting to the good ending. And then after this, I will make one more video, which will be the two... I think it's only two other bad endings, which, you know, like I said, Cloud and Leopard has a lot of bad endings. Not as much. Well, Guardian Tiger was like 2 good and 2 bad endings, and then Cloud and Leopard's 1 good ending and 3 bad endings, and then we'll get to Senpai. I'm not gonna mention it. We'll get to his endings when we get to it. But yeah, we're getting to you soon, Senpai. I promise. Hopefully by next week, I promise. Sorry, Senpai. What? If you say so. Anyway, I'm happy to grovel on the floor if Liao can help me rejuvenate my temple. You're free to get lost. Ow, Liao! That's so rude! It's your senpai! That's so rude! What? That's so mean! I know, Cloud Leopard Cat, it is! It's terrible! If you do this for me, I'll get you a quilt. How about the one on your bed? Gross, just take it. I take a quilt out of the wardrobe and lay it out on the floor for him. Eventually, after making a fuss, Senpai gives up and starts making his futon. My room isn't that big, the only free space is near the door. Basically, that means I'll have to step over his bed if I ever want to get out. Liao, if I sleep here, I'll block the door. So it seems. There really isn't anywhere else, though. Alright, just don't harass me in the middle of the night. As if I would. I don't mind if you do during the day, though. Do I have to say it twice? Ignoring Senpai's teasing, I sit on the bed. Senpai, you can tease me all you want. Everybody in the comments even can tease me. I love teasing. You have no idea. I am a very flirty person. Well, I try to be. Doesn't really work out that well in real life, sadly. But you know, online, I'm a super flirt. That's me. That's me. The wolf flirt. Ignoring Senpai's teasing, I sit on the bed. Cloud Leopard went back to being serious again. Leopard turns his head to me. I suddenly feel really embarrassed. I did offer him the bed out of courtesy, but is he okay with it? Not to mention, this is my first time sleeping with someone else. While I'm lost in thought, he approaches the bed, picks up his quilt, and curls up in a heap on my bed. He definitely doesn't feel embarrassed, just like when he opened the door to my bathroom. Maybe he doesn't feel these things because he's a god. That could be it. I'm wondering if I should go turn off the light when Senpai suddenly calls out to me. Liao, you didn't even eat any food! You sure you don't want some? It's pretty good! Senpai, you'll get fat if you eat too much before bed, you know. I couldn't care less, and it's not like you're fat, so why not? I just want to sleep. Do I look like I have the energy to eat? What? But I bought it for you! Oh, he's so sad. Oh. Hey kid, that's enough. Stop bothering Liao. Hey, I didn't mean it like that. Enough. Liao needs rest. If you prevent him from sleeping, I'll kick you out. Understood? Okay. Seems like he's in a foul mood. It's not like Guardian Tiger, It's not like a Guardian Tiger like him needs to sleep, but he's probably grumpy over not getting the bed. I was like, I wonder why Guardian Tiger is so grumpy. Wonder why he's so grumpy. Because he didn't get his Liao pillow today. I turn out the lights, feeling a pang of guilt as I lay down on my bed. Here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. Every time I listen to this track, I love this track. I will make sure to, just in case for any new people that are just witnessing this, I will make sure to post the post what the name of the track is, or the sorry, the name of the track is in the video, in a little caption. I pull up the quilt and try to find space for myself. The bed is small for the both of us. We're so close, I can even feel his body temperature. Why would a god give off a heat? His body isn't real, right? Could it just be some kind of illusion? Like, can I touch him? I gently move myself, pulling up the quilt a bit. Despite my curiosity, I try to be respectful and not get too close to him. How should I sleep? I mean, I usually sprawl all over the bed. What if I kick him during the night? Trying to keep my distance, I move back a bit, but suddenly Leopard moves his arms to grab me tight. He pulls me towards him with his strong grip. What just happened? I didn't think he'd be that assertive. I turn my head to look at him. He stares back with that stony look on his face. Something isn't right. I turn her back around to find my body actually partially hanging off the bed. If he didn't catch me, I would have definitely fallen. How stupid can I be? I almost just fell out of my own damn bed. Thanks. He pulls me back into the bed. Once I'm safe, he relaxes and closes his eyes. I try to relax as well. His arms are still holding me, and I don't want to risk falling by moving it back again. So I have no other option but to lie here in his arms, feeling his warmth and his heartbeat. Could this really not be an illusion after all? It feels pretty good to get this close with his fuzzy body, but how can I sleep like this? It's my first time sharing a bed with someone else. Although sleeping with a god sounds awesome, Leopard doesn't exactly feel that spiritual. The fur on his arms feels soft and gentle, and his body radiates heat. I can even hear his soft breathing. It's too hard to ignore. Sadly, there's no way I'll be able to sleep like this, even though I'm really exhausted. All this thinking is keeping me awake. Oh, I understand that all too well. Guys, I'm sure, guys and gals, that you've all at one point, you've had more than a few times where you're so tired, like your body's like just like dead in bed, and you can't sleep though, like you're just up. Like I had that like 2 nights ago. I was like, I'm so tired, and my brain would not shut off. I was like, no. I hate that feeling. Also, while I'm saying this, guys, feel free. I say this every time, but I love to remind you guys. Feel free to send me some recommendations for visual novels. Both furry and non are welcome, as well as other games that are not necessarily visual novel related. This my channel is predominantly going to be visual novels, but I am more than open to playing games that are not visual novels, as long as they have a really good story and they're not too complicated. I'm willing to give them a try. Excuse me, Mr. Leopard. I love Leo. Excuse me, Mr. Leopard. He doesn't reply, but nods slightly. Are you still awake? I'm very sorry to bother you. Like, can I ask a few questions? Why did you come to find me? Coincidence. Coincidence? So you just happened to find me? Yes. But you saw me at the show. Why didn't you talk to me then? Spirits went home. I sent spirits home. Sent spirits home? You mean you went to Ping Tong and came back? Again, he moves slightly. I guess that's a yes. How did you manage to get there so quickly? Spirit paths. Okay, we will actually read the... Oh, it went away! No! I can't find it again! No! It went away! I wanted to actually read that to you guys, because that's actually kind of important for this, for Leopard, Clouded Leopard. Oh, I can't! How do I save? Oh, wait, here it is. Okay. Oh my gosh, I have so many. Spirit paths. Spirit paths. Where are the spirit paths at? Oh no, can I not find it? Where's spirit paths at? There we go, spirit path. Spirit paths are paths that usually that are there's no R, sir. Where's the that R that use spirit paths are paths that usually traveled by spirits. In Nekojishi, these paths are shortcuts for spirits to move from one place to another quickly. I give them credit though. I know they're Taiwanese, I think, so I'll give them credit. I know that English is not their main subject or main language. Spirit paths. Spirit paths, huh? I thought those were just made up by the Japanese, so they're actually real. those Japanese making up their terms and religions. How dare they? And Leon's like those silly Japanese. Also, guys, in all seriousness, please do not think that I'm saying anything against Japanese. The Japanese are an amazing culture, and I can do nothing but the utmost respect for their culture and religions and everything else. Just wanted to say this is this was the closure that I am perfectly okay with all races and religions. So, am I able to use these spirit paths? Yes, with me. It sounds like I can use them as long as he's around. With that, we'd get to Ping Tong in a flash, but I still don't want to go. After all, getting there isn't the problem. So why do you need me? Do you need someone to, be your oracle? I think it would be too hard for him to explain. Judging by his poor Mandarin, asking complex questions won't get me anywhere. Is your village not doing well? Is it bad? Or are the people not listening to their gods? Discarding their traditions? Destroying the forest? He nods slowly. Okay, I can get the picture. But what can I do? I don't think they'll trust a Han outsider. Not to mention my family worship Mazu. There is a way. Should be. He doesn't seem very confident. That doesn't mean I'm not willing to help you. Even with the spirit paths, it's a big commitment. I think he meant to say that doesn't mean I'm willing to help you. I have my own life, and I don't want to spend it in the mountains of Ping Tong. I feel pretty embarrassed refusing him. It's the only reason he came here, after all. It's just that living with an aboriginal tribe isn't an option to me. I understand. Yeah? Think of you, I will. Do you really understand what I said? He didn't reply. He's either not sure, or maybe he doesn't know how to express it. I really don't know what he's thinking. It's probably not worth trying to ask. All this talking has got me feeling tired anyway. I can't hold on anymore. I need to sleep. Good night. Oh, look at that cute, adorable face. Good night. He said nothing more before letting me go to sleep. I couldn't help but think about the last expression he had on his face as I closed my eyes. Aww. I turned myself over unconsciously. It's a cold morning. Before opening my eyes, I try and gather my warmth, curling the bedsheets around me and pushing my body back towards the wall. However, instead of the wall, I feel something soft. I try to push it away, but it pushes back against me. A cold breeze blows in. I try to stop it from going under the quilt, but it gets stuck somehow. I give the quilt a few hard tugs and finally get it around me. Great, finally. Wait, why did I have to pull so hard? Leopard stares at me, sitting blanketless on my bed. Ah! I'm so surprised I throw myself backwards, nearly falling off of the bed as Leopard catches me again, saving me from my untimely fall. Whoa, sorry. Half my body hangs off the bed, while the other half is held in place by Leopard's arms. It's a strange, uncomfortable position. Huh? Liao, what's with all the fuss? Okay, this is pretty much... Oh wait, no, never mind, it's more, it's a little different. What are you guys doing? You're so lovey-dovey. Hell, what time is it? Senpai starts looking for his phone while I break loose from the clouded leopard's grasp. Good morning. Good morning. Morning, Liao. Senpai, you're... I began to wonder if Senpai ended up finding his phone, but he just went back to sleep again. He's sprawled out, lying on the floor with his blankets tossed aside. Damn, he's gonna get a cold like that. I go over and grab Senpai's quilt and throw it over his body for him. When I turn around, I see Tiger staring at me. Morning. I should be nice and wish him a good morning, but with the way he's looking at me, I'm too embarrassed. Did I do something wrong? Liao, you're so gullible. What? Are you sure you want these two to stay? I mean, I can't exactly throw my senpai. Oh, he said senpai. He said my senpai. He's my senpai. I mean, I can't exactly throw my senpai out while he's asleep. I know it's a lot of trouble to go through, but it's what I have to do. As for the other one, I was about to ask about Leopard's opinion and be polite, but he speaks before I do. I stay, as I guessed. As you can see, I can't throw either of them out right now anyway. Might as well leave them be. You really do have no sense of urgency, Liao. Tiger lets out a sigh. It seems that I must look out for you still. I wouldn't be surprised if that Aborigine tries something ridiculous. Won't do. I'll be sure to keep an eye on you. Now, Liao, you woke up much later than usual. Did you not sleep well? I mean, I was totally exhausted yesterday. At least I'm a lot better this morning. Look at my phone, it's just past 10. I mean, it's later than I would usually wake up, and my Monday mornings are free anyway. Oh, 10. Okay, a lot of this is pretty similar. Okay, this is the same. Alright guys, so now we're gonna keep skipping. Because the rest of that's pretty similar to what we did already. Blah blah blah, we eat out, we go to dance club with Senpai, who's a part of our dance club. Blah blah blah, I think we eat again. Okay, it's the weekend guys, so now who are we gonna go out with? Obviously we're gonna go somewhere with Leopard. Let me see my game first. Go somewhere with him. I don't think we did his choice before. I don't think. Hey, can I ask something first? I pushed Leopard's paw away. If you want me to spend the day with you, can you tell me exactly what you want to do? Dancing. Dancing? We don't have practice today, though. It's the weekend. Teach. Teach? What for? He goes silent. Somehow I can tell it's not because he can't answer. It's because he doesn't want to answer. Liao, I don't think you can get any... Liao, I don't think you can get more from him. We don't have practice today, so there's no need to go, right? No. No, we go. This is all way too confusing. Although this is the first time Leopard's ever asked for something, but why today? It's okay, Senpai, I'm going with him. What? Liao, go shopping with me! We can go shopping anytime, right? He wants to do something with me today. So whatever he wants is more important than shopping with me? Oh, Senpai! I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Senpai is so upset. He's like, oh! I'm like, Senpai, oh. Honestly, I don't like shopping at all. Liao! What do you mean you don't like shopping? How dare you? Shopping is great. Don't you need clothes and food and water? You have to go shopping, sir! You can't not go shopping! Really? Liao, you must not have many friends with that attitude. What? I have lots of friends in the club. Well, I'm Liao's friend. Go shopping with me. No. Oh! If anything, Senpai should punish you for spreading rumors about me. What? Fun. Oh, stop! You can't do this! I'm sorry! I saved the best for last! He can't do this! Look at his face! He's so upset! I'm so sorry! And the music does not help at all! Not at all! I want to help. I hate this. Hate this game. 0 out of 10. Not enough senpai choices. Oh, fine. If Liao wasn't gonna go out with me, I'll just go out by myself. Somebody grabs his phone and walks out. It's so sudden. I wouldn't be able to stop him if I tried. Somebody slams the door. For just a moment, everything pauses. Was he actually mad at me? Okay, sudden music change. Okay, sudden mood whiplash. If it went to catch up with him now, that would totally be going along with his plan. I'm definitely not walking into this trap, so I decided to leave Senpai alone for now. Well, okay. You ready to go, Leopard? Oh, Leopard, stop it! He's so smug. He's like, yeah. He's like, I'm Liao's favorite. All right. He's like, I Liao's favorite. Oh. Wait, I wish to accompany you. What for? You know why. You know why, don't you? I'll just worry if you're alone with that Abnorichi. But looking back at this week, Tiger and Leopard haven't gotten along at all. I don't want them to fight this weekend too. Please, don't be against them. I won't be happy if you two start fighting each other again. Other people can't see you two, so when we're out, I can't stop you. Otherwise, people would think I'm crazy, like that time in class. How about I'll stay away from the Abnorichi on the condition that no matter what you do, you can't leave my sight, alright? Well, I suppose that's fine. It'd be pointless to argue with you. Alright, let's go. I let out a small sigh, pick up my phone and wallet, and leave with the two big cats in tow. Leopard takes me to the mere wall we use as our club room. Nobody's around since it's the weekend, so I should be safe to just talk to them directly. Liao, what do you plan to do? I'll see what he wants to do. So for now, could you move to the side? I'll call you if I need you. Oh, even Act 2, even a Guardian, and I'm not gonna lie, like honestly, Guardian Tiger is like my second now, and because I really did enjoy doing his path, but I really played through all of his. I don't think I ever played through all of his routes, and it was actually fun to play him, and he's literally daddy. He's literally a daddy character. And I mean, he actually is a daddy, not like I can't say his name. Akeshi, whoever that guy was in the last game that's younger than our character, which is bullshit. He's not him, he's definitely older. I agree with a nod, and Tiger walked to the side. Keeping his distance, it should be easier to talk with Leopard now. I relax and look towards Leopard. Okay, where do you want to start? He said something about teaching. What can he teach me? Maybe the aboriginal dance? I don't think I'm really confident on that. We studied a bunch of aboriginal dance videos back when we were practicing for the show. The basic movements of the aboriginal dances are completely different from pop. To get my head around it, I'd have to start from basics. Leopard walks to the center of the stage. He squats or stretches his legs, mimicking the warm-up movements we do at practice. So he does want to teach me the dance. Are the aboriginal warm-ups even the same? Teach me dance. He wants me to teach, so he's not gonna teach me. Teach me dance. I heard you, but why do you want to learn it? Help you. Help me? Well, what do you mean? How does that help me? This reminds me of Crunk's New Groove. I don't know if anybody remember that song. Help me to help you to help them.
You don't even own a fixer-upper. Help me to help you to help him.
Help you to help me to help.
That's not the song's title, but that's the lyrics I remember. I might... Oh man, that brings back... That was... By the way, if you guys have never seen it, watch Crunk's New Groove. It's actually one of the few good Disney sequels. It was actually very well done. It's one of the few good Disney sequels. So... Sorry about that. He goes silent. I can tell he's working hard to find the right words. I love Leopard because Leopard's that static character. Like, you can never know what's going on in their head. He's so he can care and have emotions, but you never know until like it's too late. Like when he gets too angry or too upset. Familiar. To familiarize yourself with the dance. Familiar your life. My life. I guess dance club is a huge part of my life. There's a lot of other things in my life, like school, for example. If he wanted to familiarize himself with my life, why choose dancing for him? Maybe it has something to do with helping me. The reason I met him was through traditional Rukai dancing. I should emphasize to him that I wasn't actually in that performance. It has nothing to do with me. Familiar, then help you. So you want to help, but what can you do to help me? Help you. You thank me. Then go to Wutai. Leopard! That's called blackmailing, sir. I think. I'm like, I believe the word you're looking for is blackmail? Holy crap, this part's going on longer than I expected to. We might be splitting this into 2 parts. Then go to Wutai. So that's what this is about? He wouldn't be kidding about that. So what's he thinking is that if he somehow helps me, I'll go to Wutai with him. Helping me is his choice, but I shouldn't be expected to return the favor, even if I don't want to, right? If he wants to help me, so be it. After that, I'll find some other way to pay him back. That should be good, hopefully. I won't try. Well, I can't stop you. Even if you end up helping me a lot, that doesn't mean I have to help you. You understand this, right? I won't try. He sounds determined. He's made up his mind. Judging by the last week, once he sets his mind on something, nothing can stop him. Doing what he wants is nicer than just rejecting him anyway. I'm only teaching him to dance after all. It's a while off before I need to decide whether to help him or not anyways. Alright, alright, that pumped up music! Alright, fans, boys and girls of all ages, time for some dance moves. It's Dance Revolution. Gosh, I miss that game so much. Oh, that game used to be so popular. Then they got replaced with Just Dance. But Dance Revolution, oh, I used to love that game. There was actually an arcade at the nearby mall that had, I think it was Dance Revolution 2. And it was great. Oh, man. They shut down a few years ago, though. And besides, I'm a lot older than I was. Back then, I was a teen. But, so, I used to love it, though. I won't try. You can't just say the same thing over again, even if it works. Okay, let's start. I start with my warm-up. Then I try to teach him some basic movements. He learns really fast. His body's pretty fit, too. Oh, his body is fit, Liao. Look at this golden boy! Oh. I love my boys slim and muscular. Or lean and muscular, I should say. Can you even say that a spirit's got a body? Leo! Look at this body! Look at it! You're telling me he doesn't have a body? Get out of here! Anyways, after just a few tries, he's got most of the moves down, even the backflip. After watching his graceful movements for a while, we move on to some more advanced moves. He nails them. No matter the cartwheel or b-boy, he does them all perfectly. His agility is astonishing. Meanwhile, I'm exhausted. After all, he's a god. Now that I think about it, can't he just float in the air? These moves wouldn't be so hard for him at all. And that was the moment Liao realized he done fucked up. Not that anyone would be able to see him anyway. Even then, his dance moves are so precise. It's taken me so long to get even near his level. Way to make me feel worthless. And there's the done fucked up moment. Forget it. I can't compare myself to a god. Who am I to do that? Oh, Liao, my poor, poor boy. Apparently, you do not understand what it's like to have anxiety, mainly the social anxiety disorder. I sit down in exhaustion and fan the sweat off my face. Realizing I'm resting, Leopard nods and stands next to me for a moment. Then he leaves without a word. Hey, where are you going? I want to stop him, but my legs don't have the strength to get up. I see him walk down the hallway and go up the stairs before leaving my sight. Why so sudden? I wonder where he's off to. He'll probably be back soon. Even then, in some ways, I guess things would be easier if he did leave. I try to slow down my breathing. I'll work out what he's up to later. Soon I see him come back down the hallway, 2 cans held in his paws. Wait, cans? Wouldn't they be floating in the air right now? I rush over to him to make sure no one can see them, taking the cans off him. A girl passing through the hallway gives a suspicious look, but my embarrassed face is enough for her to leave without paying any attention. What is he doing? I drag him over to the chairs and put the cans down on them. For you. He points at the cans, so they're for me. He didn't have to. This is kind of embarrassing. Where did he get the money? And what if someone saw him? I sigh. I really don't know what to do with this guy. He bought these just for me. I can't really refuse them at this point. I take one, ready to open it, an embarrassed smile on my face. It's a can of coffee, a hot one. I mean, it's cold today, but I'm still sweating from earlier. It may not be the best, but at least it's something. I smile and take a few sips. Thankfully, it's not too hot. So I've still never had actual canned coffee. I always wanted to try actual canned hot or cold, doesn't matter. I've never had canned coffee though. So what about the other one? Is that for himself? Thanks. So is this one yours? No. No? Well, why'd you get 2 then? 2 dropped. Oh, that makes sense. That's pretty good luck. So do you want to drink this one? 1 can's plenty enough for me. I really couldn't drink another one. I'd just be too bloated to dance anymore. From the corner of my eye, I watch Leopard pick up the can of coffee. He doesn't seem to know how to open it. Right, he probably hasn't opened a can before. I'll need a show. I take my can and make a pulling motion where the ring would be. Then bring the can to my mouth as if to drink it. He repeats my motions, getting a claw under the ring, pulling it off, and then... Oh. Wait, Liao, what are you doing? For some reason, Tiger rushes over to us. I look over to Leopard. Nice, he worked out how to open the can. Oh. Oh, that's gonna be the screenshot for the episode. Hold on. It's definitely gonna be a screenshot. I hear a wet splattering sound and then realize about half the coffee is no longer in the can, but instead in a pool around Leopard's feet. Oh boy. Sorry. I'm an idiot. Of course that would happen. He doesn't have a real body. What a waste. Liao, you do know he only needed to consume the chi, right? As gods, we do not need to imitate how humans eat. As you see, this drink doesn't have a straw, so all I need to do is this. Tiger puts his hands above the can. Then the liquid starts to float up from the opening to his palm, being absorbed into him. As such, I can drink the coffee. However, as it's still here, you will have to drink it later. Right, I have to drink it regardless. You should really have gotten used to this by now, correct? Yeah, this is on me. After all, I've been offering meals to the 2 of them every night recently. I've even given them drinks, but the cafeteria always used straws. I only saw them drinking like a human would. I didn't even think about it this time. Yeah, oh well, I might as well have the rest. I take the half-empty can of coffee from Leopard. Sorry. It's not your fault, it's mine for being such an idiot. Everything's okay, I'll have the rest of it. It's pointless to worry about spilt coffee. Fortunately, the tiles here are dark, so there won't be any stains, unlike the white tiles near the mirror wall. It may only be half a can, but it's more than I'd want to drink right now. I can't exactly let this go to waste, though, so I finish it. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Leopard, we still love you. We love you still. Regardless, I sit back in the chair and continue resting. It's kinda nice to just sit here with the company of Leopard and my guardian tiger in the warm spring sun. Eventually, that silence becomes awkward, so I try to strike some conversation. So, Mr. Leopard, why did you come to me? You gave me this ability to see you, so there had to be a reason, right? Ask help. What do you want me to help you with? Are there any issues with your tribe? Is it something you need me for? You start to think. Whether he's trying to think of what to say or just the Mandarin to say it, I don't know. He remains frowning in silence for some time. Need talk. Talk with me? Someone need talk with me. So there's someone who needs to talk to you. Okay, I understand. So you need a person who can communicate with the spirits, like an oracle? Right, oracle. So you want me to be your oracle. I guess it's kind of similar to being a Jitong. But why me? I'm not a part of the Rukai. Doesn't your tribe have their own oracle? Hasn't been for a long time. So basically, it's a similar situation to back home, but even if you need someone to help you, isn't it a bit forward to ask a Jitong like me? I'm way too young to be an oracle, right? In my family, we worship Han gods. Wouldn't that cause problems with your tribe? I didn't know you worship Han god. Well, fair enough. You wouldn't have been able to tell. Now, you know that my family worships Bazu. Would it not be inappropriate for me to be your oracle? Even if I wanted to, I doubt your people would accept a person from a different race to be the oracle of your gods. I'm sure you understand the situation. You should give up. It's ridiculous to force a Jitong to be your oracle. Tiger, you should let him speak for himself. Leopard remained silent for some time. My people not let know? That isn't okay. Unacceptable. Lying would only... Unacceptable. Lying would just cause you trouble, especially if the truth is revealed someday. But it required... Why me? Why? If it's something urgent, I can help you contact with your people. Once that's done, I can be on my way home and there won't be any issues. No, a long time. Oh, okay. Still, I've already said, I can't make a promise to help you. I don't want you to waste your time staying with me. You're free to leave if you want, so even if I don't help you now, are you still going to stay with me? He nods his head with conviction. I stay. Help you. Wait for when you help me. So the aboriginal is... Alright, fair enough. I sigh. It's not easy to give this guy to give up, is it? I need some of that determination power. Your soul has been enhanced with determination. Plus 10 to your determination stats. I don't have another choice but to work with him for now. Guess I just have to wait and see how things turn out. For now, I've had enough rest, so I stand up and get ready to get back to practice. Alright, let's go. We'll dance till we run out of energy. How long has this been going on for? Oh man, this might be a two-parter, guys. I didn't realize this has been going on for about 42 minutes. Oh man. I think this is gonna be two parts. I'll let it go on for about an hour, and then I'm gonna stop the video, and I'll work on making another one. I guess this will be actually two parts. Sorry about that. We keep on practicing together till I'm exhausted, and my body aches. On our way back home, we walk past the vending machine in the corridor. Something seems wrong. If I'm seeing things right, the refill door is ajar. Hey, Leopard, you paid for the coffee, right? Liao, he's a spirit. How else do you think he got it? Just leave it be. Oh, okay. I decide to ignore it and go home. Oh, oh, like Leopard's really a helpful person, but he's just so. Sunday. I hope I'll finally have a nice relaxing day off. Oh wait, okay. So anyway, hung out with Leopard. Time to skip to the next choice. This time, we are going to be staying home. So, stay at home. Skip. Alright, so this time we're not gonna buy it, so we'll actually read the lines, because this time we don't buy it for him. This book is really just too expensive for me right now. So, we can't get it then? Sadly, we can't. It probably wouldn't have been very useful anyway. I flicked through it to find it's mostly glossy photographs, like a coffee table book. Ready to go? Senpai's probably waiting for us at this point. Alright. Besides, not buying books just means we can spend more money on dinner. Anything you like? Oh, let me think. So we left the bookstore and headed over to the cafeteria, talking about what food to get the whole way. And sadly, I couldn't give Guardian Tiger his book! I hate every path in this game. I feel bad about something. Oh, man. Okay, so anyway, we're gonna skip. We're taking a test. Skip. So, Leopard helped us cheat, which is not good. We're not gonna talk about this with her father. Okay, we're gonna actually skip this because we've actually already done this choice too. We will actually skip this one. Blah, blah, blah. We're going to the hot springs. Blah, 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 blah. We meet I'm the original spirit. Do some more dance club. Okay. Senpai and Guardian Tiger, or Lin Hugh, as he's known, now that we know his real name, are not getting along. So, we're not gonna force them. We already did this choice. Keep going. Oh boy. Who should I share my homemade bento with? Clouded Leopard. Now this one I'm gonna skip too. So some of the choices I actually do get to skip. I'm gonna try to finish this whole thing in one episode. If it gets too long, then I will have to just split it up. But I'm gonna try to finish it. Skip. Blah blah blah. We meet a new sexy. Why is Ragu not a dateable furry character? Which one of these should I talk about this whole room? Is it Clouded Leopard? Of course, because seems like he's a very quiet but knowledgeable person. Sorry. I hesitate for a second, then I speed up my pace to catch up to Leopard in front of me. Leopard's eyes acknowledge me as I close in behind him, but he doesn't say a word. He just keeps on moving forward silently. I'm not sure why, but I find him relaxing to just be around. For a while, we just walked together. It gave me time to organize my thoughts and gather the words to say something. Oh, here goes the sad music again. Leopard, about what that Grand Tree Lord Ragu was saying. Did you understand any of it? Leopard appeared to be deep in thought over my question. Most of it. So, do you feel like I've been keeping you with me on purpose? Leopard shakes his head. Liao is stressed. I know Liao needs to think. Thank you. I'm glad that he understands where I'm coming from, and that's way better than if he had believed those rumors. Man, that would have been awkward. He doesn't think I'm taking advantage of him, but still, does he think that I may have feelings for him? I've always had the feeling that he's pretty innocent, that he probably doesn't think these kinds of thoughts, or is it just that he's naive? It's hard to ask these questions in the right way. Is there something you want to say? Looking at him, I guess he's ready to say something, but it's almost as though he's biting down the words as they reach the tip of his tongue. Liao. Must come soon. I'm scared. Come to Wutai? Why? Something bad happened. What could happen? Summer, much rain, much wind. Summer, a typhoon? Yes. But there's typhoons every year. Is something going to happen? The land could run. Land could run. Oh, I get it. You mean a landslide? Yes. Do you know when it could happen? I don't know. I'm scared. It's dangerous. I get it. You think that due to the typhoons this summer, a landslide will hit your village. Basically, you want me to warn the townspeople to stop that from happening. Yes. But it's not like I can suddenly appear and start talking about landslides. Would anyone believe me? I know we're land run. Even so, that's not proof. Must be quick. Liao must come. I hope villagers believe. People will believe Liao. So wants me to go over sooner and earn the people's trust. But to them, I'd just be some Han kid that left school to go warn them of impending doom. There's no way anyone would believe me. Oh boy. Oh, that's not good. So pretty much he's come over to us and he said, listen, he said, you know, he's saying, listen, a landslide's gonna happen this summer. I need you to go tell my people to move. Oh boy. To those people, I'm a complete stranger. I guess Tiger talked about this as well. If I have the power to help, it would be easier to use it for the people of my hometown. Even still, it's not like I feel that I have much of a connection to the Mazu people in my hometown that I've never met before. Okay, I understand. I'll think about it. When the first typhoon strikes this summer, I will try to contact your tribe there. Now that I think about it, I do have a Rukai friend. Maybe I could let Ji Hao help me warn his people about the lesson. Alright! Yes! Bring it back up the surfer voice, because we're going to be doing Ji Hao. Oh, Liao, what do you mean? There's going to be a landslide. I don't really get you. Oh, it's going to be fun. I love doing even though it's really bad. I'm really terrible at doing it. I love doing the voice. They definitely believe his message more than mine. It might be a good idea to talk to him about it when we get home. Liao not come. I'm not sure yet. Let me think about it, okay? If there's any real danger, I will do my best to help. I'm worried. I know, but I shouldn't leave school during the first year. And really, I might not be the best person to go and warn them. I can do my best, but if people don't believe me, then it would be useless. Liao comes, I help, they will believe. You can help make them believe me? Maybe, but please give me some time, okay? Even if I decide to go right now, it's not that simple. For starters, I might not even be able to get a leave of absence from school. Then, if we waited for summer break, I'd still need my family's permission to travel there. Without it, I'd have no money for the trip. There's still a good while until the typhoon season comes. Until then, I'll do my best to help. Leopard, please don't be so nervous, okay? Okay. Leopard still seemed nervous, but he tried his best to give a smile through that. But seeing a smile was emotional for me all the same, even if I couldn't make any promises. After all, it'd just be irresponsible to pack my bags and run off to Wutai. I need to know how this is all going to work out before then, but I hope it does work out. Done? Okay. Alright, so that's dramatic. So pretty much Leopard told his family the reason why he wants to come to Wutai. His people, the tribe that he's, you know, affiliated with is pretty much you're gonna have a landslide and he's trying to save the people before they all die. And man, that's hard. That's a really good reason to go somewhere, but it's also at the same time, the elf makes a good point. He's like, why would they believe me? One, why would they believe me? I'm an outsider. And two, that's a lot to suddenly just pack up and go to another country. Okay, so we're not gonna go with Senpai. Again! You guys are breaking my heart! I keep saying no to Senpai, and I really want to say yes, but it's only one more video, hopefully after this, and I can go with Senpai. Breaking my heart! We'll skip this one, because we've done this one a lot. Okay, now these are we're gonna skip because we already done. Okay, talk with Guardian Tiger. We don't want to bother him. Skip, skip, skip. Pack it up. Pack up his futon. We're gonna skip this. Alright, this time, we're gonna talk with Leopard. Take the opportunity. So we're gonna get through this in one video, it seems like. I crawl into the bed and bury my face into a pillow, pressing it tightly against my face. Liao, unhappy? Yeah, I'm just trying to work out how I feel about Senpai leaving. I called him back for Liao. Oh, no, it's not that easy. He didn't want to leave. Why stay if not want to leave? It's not his choice. He has a family who expects a lot of things from him. I'm the same. Don't get it. It's not that easy to explain. There's always someone who thinks they know what's best for you. Sometimes you have to give in to those expectations, even if you don't want to. You don't always do it because you actually have no other choice. Sometimes you just care about that person, or they're integral to your life, like family. Don't get it. Sorry, this is probably too much for you to understand. It's okay though. I pull back my quilt and roll up into my bed. I'm upset! I'm really upset! I yelled at in frustration, the sheets wrapped up tightly around my face, muffling the sound. I kept thinking about Senpai walking away. One day my family could just up and decide to force me to go back home. Then I'd have to give up everything, no matter what. I sit there brooding in my bed, knowing full well I still have heaps of things I could look over for midterms. But that doesn't matter to me right now. Why does everything have to happen all at once? Ugh, my head hurts. I buried myself under my blankets as far as I can, for now, just trying to forget everything. Oh man, I think we all understand that. I think we all can relate to that really heavily. Having high expectations from family or other people, and let me tell you from experience, it really sucks to have high expectations expected of you and to be unable to fulfill them, because that doesn't always go away. I have those feelings too, and I have to try to get through my life that says just because this so blank hasn't happened to me yet doesn't mean I'm not an integral human being. It just means it hasn't happened for me yet. It's easy to say, it's extremely hard to really believe, so yeah, that's all I want to say. But honestly, if any of you guys feel that it's okay, I think we all feel like that at some point in our life. And I know I'm only a simple voice in a furry video, but I really do care about a lot of people, and I try my best. So if anybody ever feels like talking, don't be afraid to hit me a message on Twitter, or a message, or on my Discord. I really do like helping people, and I'm always more than willing to try to help people out. But I just wanted to say that one. Alright, so we're gonna skip these choices. Alright, so this time we're gonna have him help us cheat. It's not worth the risk of failing. I signaled to get Leopard's attention. I scribbled a message down on the spare paper we're given for calculations. Can you help me by looking at the other students? I write to Leopard. Liao not say no fear. I respond on the paper. It's okay this time. I really need your help. As long as I just get a pass, it should be okay, right? Leopard didn't seem to understand why I changed my mind, but that didn't stop him from wanting to help me. I expect him to come back straight away after looking at other students' papers, but he doesn't. Instead, he walks around the classroom, checking a variety of students' papers, examining each one thoroughly. I don't know what he's doing, but since he's not at my desk, there's not much I can do. So I wait, sitting at the table, chewing on my pen and tapping my fingers on the desk lightly. It doesn't seem like he'll be coming back for a while. I'll have to start giving this a go or else I won't have anything done. This question, I know what the formula for this is. Damn it, this isn't right. Where did I go wrong? Deep in thought, trying to work out this question, I'm startled when I hear Leopard's voice come from behind me. I look up and Leopard has finally returned. He looks assuredly at my paper. Leopard nods as I write down the answer. Well, that's one question down at least. Why did that take him so long? There's no way we'd be able to make it at that rate. I sighed to myself and began working with the next question. 4. Leopard speaks out the answer before I even finish reading the question. Surprised, I write it down and move my pen to point at the next question. 1. Wait, did he actually memorize all the answers? That's not easy. How's his memory this good? He's a god, Liao! Don't you know this? We've been through this same timeline 5 times now! He's a god! All of them are gods! They're geniuses! Jeez! Did he really remember every question? It's no wonder he took so long. I go down through the questions and Leopard quickly gives me the answers. It doesn't take long before we finish the paper and start to go back double checking the answers for the first half. Oh no. Oh man, we got caught, guys. Oh, the police sirens are coming. We got caught cheating. Cheater! Hey, Abnorigi, what are you doing? Fuck! Oh no, guys! We got caught! What are this? What are these numbers you're speaking to, Liao? Are the answers from the other students? Are you not aware of the concept of cheating, or do you Abnorigis not even know what a test is? Cheating, Liao said. I know. Oh man! Damn it! We were so close! So you are Oh man, sorry. So you are letting Liao cheat? No. As soon as I open my mouth, I remember the deadly sounds of the exam hall. Acting quickly, I cough to cover my voice. I can't help defend Leopard here. Don't you know how much this... Darn. Don't you know how much this hurts his growth? You don't know. Well, you'd be hard-pressed finding someone who doesn't. Why didn't you think before you act for once? It's not right to give the answers of the other students to Liao. Why... Ooh, sorry guys, I got bad. Why else are they not allowed to talk to each other? Think for yourself for once. Ooh, he's not. He's pissed. Hold on. If you do not understand the basics of modern society, you'd be better off to stay away from Liao. Being an Abnorigi was as feeble of an excuse as any. If you cause trouble, I am the one who is left to clean up the mess. Liao said. I couldn't care less what Liao said. You must have your own... Are you not a god? How can you lead your worshippers like this? No wonder you are in need of an oracle. Without someone to tell you what to do, you're useless. Ooh. Oh boy. Tiger, relax! Oh my god, relax, Tiger! Hot God, watch your mouth. Why should I? You haven't done any good since you've come to Liao. You've just made things harder for the both of us. Although it is of no fault of your own for anyone to follow such a dullard like you, your worshippers must be just as brainless as you are. Hot God, watch your mouth. Hold on. Ooh, boy, I'm hiccuping a lot. Leopard raises his voice, but his Mandarin is far from adequate to argue with Tiger, repeating the same rebuttal over and over again. Their quarreling pierces throughout my head. I can't help but feel miserable for putting Leopard through this. As things stand, there's no way I can concentrate enough to check the rest of the answers in the paper. Sure, it's finished, but I did the first half without Leopard, so they're probably all wrong. I can't help but worry. If similar questions are botched in one section and not later on, they'll be able to tell I'm cheating from the get-go. The wait is nerve-wracking. I end up listening to them argue for the remainder of the exam time, unable to do anything to stop them or fix my paper. Tiger finally ends his rant as the papers are collected and the students all stand up to leave. Leopard was furious, his fists squeezed tight and his eyes shake with anger. He's on the edge, just one push away from lashing back out on Tiger in desperation. Hey, Tiger. Yes! Tell him. I begged Leopard. Oh, here comes the sad music again. I begged Leopard to help me cheat. Don't be mad at him. I know. You knew already? You were in the middle. You were in the middle of your exam. I didn't want to yell at you. Liao, you do know that cheating is wrong, don't you? Yeah, I know. Then why do it? I was worried. This is outside my major. I'm not any good at it, and I don't want my overall results being affected by something like this. So that's why you cheated? No. What is it? What is it then? I took the chance when I had it. It was dumb of me. As long as you know it was wrong, I won't push you any further. You should learn well enough from your mistakes. That Aborigine needs to learn to assess things for himself. What someone wants and what's best for them aren't always the same thing. He didn't know the gravity of what he was doing and what it really meant for you. I'm afraid of what might happen if he never learns to tell right from wrong for himself. I begged him. At first he refused, but I'm the one who insisted on it. Please don't blame him. Well, if he had any common sense, he wouldn't have helped you. He didn't know any better, and I didn't tell him. How was it his fault? It is a god's responsibility to possess common sense. Otherwise, how would they ever guide their worshippers? I'm not his worshipper, and it isn't his position to guide me. This isn't his fault. I turned around to face Leopard. That all happened because of me. Sorry. It's okay. Liao, you... Never mind. Come on, let's go home. Yeah, we should. It doesn't really matter if Senpai's waiting to eat with us or not. Tiger, you're being an asshole. Like, see, this, I love Tiger. I was liking Tiger, and then stuff like this just makes me, I'm like, I understand where Tiger's coming from, but you're being an asshole about it. Like, blame Liao. Don't blame, like, this guy doesn't really have a concept of right and wrong. Why are you blaming him? Don't blame Likulau. Blame Liao. It's his fault. Oh, like, he's so nasty to him for no reason. We slowly make our way home. The upcoming exam schedule taking up most of my thoughts. After this one. Okay, the interview, I don't think we do it. Oh, we do. Every time we have to say, don't go. I don't really feel like we should. Alright, skip. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, alright, and then this is the battle where they freaking fight, because Cloud and Leopard... We can skip this a little bit. Oh, boy. So this time, we don't go. I don't really feel like we should. And we're gonna skip this because we've done this like 2-3 times, the same thing. We don't go. Oh no! No! I skipped! Oh no! I skipped stuff! No! I went too far! Go back! Go back! Go back! Oh no! I went way too far! Alright, I have to go back. Oh, I have to go back. Oh no! Where's the autosave at? Hold on, guys. Oh my goodness. Time skip! This time oh my goodness. I'm like, no! I'm like, I'm skipping ahead. I'm like, no, stop! Okay, so we're gonna skip this a little bit. Alright, here we go. Then I have to. Do you know what your plan means? To thieve Liao's spirit power will result in nothing but his death. Won't die, I have a way. Don't spout such impossible lies to me. You don't even know the basic properties of the spirit. Likulau wouldn't lie to me. He said you would not listen. Who is he? He said this last time. I want to know who he is. He keeps saying he said you would. Who did you talk to? Who told you to do this? Dude, I want to know. There's some strange person in the background that's just doing these puppet strings. Is this the reason that we're having all these issues? Is this guy like some spiritual or G-Tong mastermind who plotted this to bring Liao's downfall? Suddenly, Leopard raises his paw, his palms glowing, ready an attack that stifles our decision regardless of what I had to say. Stop! Tiger lets out a roar, throwing himself at Leopard. Oh, that was bad. I'm sorry. This is a serious moment. I was trying to... I'm gonna stop. Oh, man. Bright white light flashed and an explosive energy before me, pushing me back a few steps. I opened my eyes to find Tiger shielding me behind him, his back arched like a feline about to attack its prey. Leopard floats before us. A variety of objects are drawn into the air around him, as if he was a magnet pulling in everything. I think I did. I really hope I did the right choice because this happened last. One of the bad endings, didn't it? I mean, one of the bad ending for Leopard. Books, bags, clothes, stationery. It's all pulled into his field. Even the folding table in the corner shakes from the force pulling upon it. I feel something gathering but can't tell what it is. It's not physical, but the feeling is very real. Leopard slowly reaches his paw at the tiger, who continues his grumbled roar, ever increasing in severity. Likulau, stop it! I'm sorry. The same force as before pushes me away, flinging me into the bookshelf. I can't manage to open my eyes. What's going on? Is this really how everything ends? A sharp sound pierces my ears before the thud of something hitting the floor, and then the drizzled sprinkle of something shattered and broken. The sound is distant, as if it was physical. Without hesitation, I force my eyes to open. Only Leopard stands before me. Tiger's gone. He approaches me slowly, but I couldn't care less for my own safety. I desperately try and find Tiger, but realization hits me as I look down the floor next to me. Tiger's statue lies on the floor. I can't believe there's no artwork. There's no CGI. There's no CG. There was no way it could have been broken from the low fall it took. Likulau! Likulau, what did you do? I'm sorry. Leopard stands closer to me and raises his hand once again. It's a different blue light than before. But I don't care. I stare at Tiger's cracked statue in disbelief. Then the dim blue light surrounds me. Oh, something happened. Oh wait, no, never mind. It hurts. From my head to my feet, it hurts. I desperately try to feel my body, but all I manage to feel is a fistful of soil. What? Where am I? What's... Oh, this is different. Oh, this is different. We're not in the same spot. The last thing I remember was being knocked out by a leopard in my room. But where am I? It looks like a cave. Why am I here? Man, it hurts. The floor beneath me is uneven and pebbles have left imprints on my hand. I feel like I just fell down a flight of stairs. Whoa. Liao, you are awake. I'm awake. Where are we? A cave. I know it is a cave. Why am I here? I brought you here. Brought me here? How did you... Spirit path. Right, he said he could take me along the spirit path with him. If I had to guess, I would have thought that he'd take me to Wutai, but I get the feeling he hasn't. Why did you bring me here? To convince you. Convince me? You still want me to be your oracle? It's not that I don't want to. I really can't. Wait. Where's Tiger? Where did he go? I suddenly remember Tiger's cracked statue on the floor. Tiger, is he... How could you? He's fine. Fine? He's fine? Then why isn't he here? He should be by my side. He's here. Where? Too weak. You cannot see. Why can't I see him? Leopard, I know your Mandarin is limited, but please be clear with me. How can I trust you if you don't explain this to me? How can I follow you to Wutai? He's fine. His statue broken, but okay. Just weak. You cannot see. You mean to say that he's very weak because his statue is broken? He's so weak that I can't even see him? Yes. That's hard to believe. So his statue is really broken. How can he be okay? Seriously, how can I know he's here if I can't even see him? Keep broken will disappear. So if the statue isn't fixed, then he'll disappear? Takes long time. You remember him. You don't forget. He won't disappear. Don't worry. Of course I'm worried. I have to fix it as soon as possible. Why did you bring me here? What do you want me to do? I want Liao's power. You said that already. So what? Why didn't you take it away when you knocked me out? Take power away. Liao can't see. Can't see what? Can't see me. Oh, that's... Oh, he had to say that. I was hating his guts, and I still hate his... I hate Leopard right now so much, but you feel bad. Like, he's like, but you won't see me anymore. I'm like, damn it, Leopard, you had one job. Keep me angry at you. You couldn't do that. So you didn't take my power? I want Liao's power. I also want Liao to see me. Why do you want me to see you? I don't know, but I want. But if I don't become your Oracle of Wutai, once you leave, you won't be seeing me. To you, will it really make a difference? Still, I want. Don't want. Never see Liao again. If anything, it's me who wouldn't be able to see you. But I can't help you. As I said, my family won't let me disappear. What? Liao disappear, come to Wutai, they not know. You want me to go missing? I understand what you mean, but these days it isn't that easy. The police will be called. I will be put on a missing persons list. As long as I'm alive, sooner or later someone will find me in Wutai. You want me to run away from home to become an oracle in Wutai? But I won't have anything, not even an internet connection. Aren't you taking things too far? Internet important? I guess... I don't know if this is the best time for this music, guys. I understand what you're trying to do. It's not the best time, though. I don't know. I don't think this is the best... I guess so. I mean, I'd at least want to bring my laptop or buy a new one. No matter how remote your tribe is, there has to be electricity and internet, right? Wherever there's a telephone, there's an internet connection. Wherever there's people, there are mobile data towers. After all, they're just the basic needs of modern people. As long as I can get online, people will know where I am. I mean, I don't know how they will, but I'm sure they can. Even if I change my identity, there's no way I can hide it away completely. Once my parents find out I ran off to Wutai without telling them, things will just get worse. Liao can't. I know you want to help me solve the problems I have with my family, but your idea won't work at all. You're so reckless. Why didn't you just ask me first? Liao won't accept. Ask first? I guess if he asked me before, I would have just found more reasons to say no to him. If anything, he found a way to make me give it proper thought. Regardless, I still don't want to go, even for Likulau. But you still can't. I'm sorry, this music is so distracting. This is a very serious moment, and I'm just like, the music's like, I'm like, I need to focus my emotions, guys. You're messing me up. You're messing me up. But you still can't do that. You shouldn't do things like this. Where are we exactly? I guess this could be a cave in Taipei. Please, just take me back home. We need to fix Tiger's statue as soon as possible. Oh boy. No. No? Liao goes to Wutai. Have to. But I wait for Liao until Liao says yes. Wait here? He nods. You're kidnapping me, imprisoning me until I agree to your demands? That's a crime. You don't know what I'm talking about, I know. Even if you force me to say yes, that doesn't change anything. I'll still be found. I'll still be taken home. I hide Liao. No internet. No one knows. Not even the people of your tribe? I find Liao, new oracle, not a Han. They don't know. They won't believe that. Must be Liao. Typhoon coming. Even if you say so, I still have to go back and work out a better plan. This isn't gonna work. No. Oh no. Oh, he's too stubborn. This conversation isn't gonna go anywhere. What do I do? Pretend to give in? Then he'll just take me back to Wutai. I don't even know where I am now. What if I'm already close to Wutai? Leopard would probably bring people from his tribe over to meet me, which would make things difficult. Maybe they take my side to help me get back home, but they have no reason to believe me. I just don't know what's gonna happen. I need to try hard to convince Likulau. I can't give in until I have nowhere left to go. First, I need to give him some time to calm down. Likulau, can I have some time to think about it? Liao, take your time. I find food for Liao. Leopard leaves me alone in the cave. What kind of food could he find? Just thinking about it worries me. Alright, fasting for one day is nothing. I'll hold out, no problem. Soon enough, the cave fills with the warm orange light of sunset, which then faded away into the cool blue hues of night. He's been gone a while. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture. This looks gorgeous. I'm gonna take a picture. This looks really beautiful. As if on cue, Leopard returns with some food. Exceeding my expectations, there isn't any raw meat, but instead a bevy of peaches and plums. Politely, I accept the food he brings to me. The plums are juicy. A sweet taste fills into my mouth as I bite into them. However, the peaches are green and unripe, bitter and borderline inedible. The peaches were wrapped in insect-proof netting, probably taken straight from a fruit farm. If he had to steal them, he could have at least picked ripe ones. Considering my situation, I don't have any room to complain. I sit at the entrance to the cave and eat the rest of the plums, looking out at the moonlit forest I'm trapped in. Unfamiliar with the mountain ranges, all I could guess is that it doesn't feel like the south. Maybe it's the trees or the weather, but I don't think I'm in Wutai. Nevertheless, I still have no idea where I am. The moonlight barely shines through the branches on this cold night. Leopard hunches, sitting on a large rock outside the cave, his eyes watching me carefully, as if not knowing what to do. I guess he wants to convince me, but doesn't know where to start. I don't have much to say for myself, so we're just here, sitting under the moon. That's boring. Time seems to stretch on for eternity without something to spend my time on. Earlier, I resorted to using a stone to play knots and crosses on the ground, but I had to quit after dusk. There's nothing to do. And it's just getting colder and colder. As the warmth of day evaporates into the depths of night, everything cools down. The ever-encroaching wind makes its way into the cave, sending me back into one of its innermost corners. My arms are wrapped around my legs as I feel the cold begin to bite through my clothing. I don't even have a jacket. Liao, very cold? Leopard approaches but soon stops. What do you want to do? Why did he stop? It's so cold. I can't think. Liao, wait for me. Leopard makes a move to leave but suddenly stops and turns to me. Don't run. Leopard disappears once more into the shadows of the night. I would have thought about it unless he pointed out, but isn't this a great chance to escape? I could have even done so earlier when he went to look for food. It'd be too dangerous to venture through some unknown mountain range without lights or climbing gear. My phone's torch might not last that long either. Oh, this is the choice. Okay. So we're gonna save here. This is one of the choices. This actually leads to a lot of the other choices, but like I said, which like I said, we'll probably, yeah. Alright, so we're not gonna leave to get the good ending. It says stay here. No matter what, it's too dangerous to run out into the mountains at night. Even if I escape this prison, what's to save me from the harsh realities of nature? I might even get caught up in a landslide. I need to behave myself and think of another way to get out of this. I bid my time, cold and alone in a cave. Eventually, he comes back. He brought my jacket with him. He ran all the way to my apartment and came back again. I don't think just my jacket's enough for these conditions, though. My quilt would have been better, but it would just end up getting dirty. I take the jacket from Leopard's outreached paw and put it on. Thank you. Liao. Sorry. Are you going to let me go home? No. But I'm... Need Liao, really. I know, but... You shouldn't do this. We can go back and think things over. Liao thinking Wutai. Really? He turns his head away, a vexed expression on his face. Is he mad at me? What else am I supposed to do? Going to Wutai won't help anyone. Another awkward silence comes up between us. At least my jacket stops me from shivering. But now I'm left with nothing but my thoughts. Doing nothing is exhausting. In lieu of anything else to do, I lie down and try to fall asleep, regardless of how awake I am. I'll be okay sleeping here, won't I? I wonder if Leopard will protect me from any wild animals. I turn to look at him, sitting at the entrance of the cave, gazing at the dark night sky. I wonder what he's thinking about. I curl my body up as tight as I can and shut my eyes, drifting off to sleep. Huh? Liao! Liao! Huh? Is someone calling out to me? Liao, are you able to hear me? Tiger, are you okay? It would be false to say that I was, but that is not vital right now. I lack the strength to appear through your dreams for long. Appear through my dreams? Yes, listen carefully. I've contacted the local god of soil and asked him to help disrupt the spear paths in this area. The Aborigine may be able to use them by himself, but they're certainly too unstable to take you along with him. He cannot take you now. Just walk home yourself. But I don't know where I am. You're in the Foxing Township in Taiyuan. Be careful and head northwest for 1 hour. You will find buses. After all, I just came that way. Now watch out for road signs pointing back. Tiger runs to the major landmarks so that I can find my way back to civilization. Now remember all that? Leave at dawn and be careful, Liao. The mountains are fraught with danger if you are not cautious. Well, it appears my time is up. My planet needs me, Liao. Hang on, Tiger! Are you doing okay? How can I help you? Just fix my statue when you are back. Remember to take it home, then. Tiger begins to fade before me. Until next time, take care. Okay. Suddenly my mind returns to reality. I'm awake. I open my eyes to find the sun high in the sky. The only thing I remember from my sleep was talking with Tiger, so I was expecting it to still have been the middle of the night. Scattered sunlight reaches into the depths of the cave, a blinding light straight into my sleepy eyes. Leopard remains sitting there, the exact same position I saw him in before I fell asleep. My wants, feelings, and nerves all mix up inside me. I don't know how to face him, how to explain this to him. But hesitating now will get me nowhere. What choice do I have? To stay and follow him to Wutai? I can't do that. This is all I can do. I stand and walk to the entrance of the cave. Leopard stands up and speaks. Liao. Likulau, I'm leaving. Leave? Tiger came to me in my dreams last night. The god of soil here has disrupted the local spirit paths. You can't force me to go to Wutai. So I'm leaving. To go home. Uh-oh. Oh. Look at Leopard's like freaking out. Like you just see that sprayed. He's just like what? Uh-oh. I want to go home. Yeah. Don't go. I'm sorry. I turn my back on him and start to walk away. For a moment, I'm scared that he might attack me, but I know he couldn't bring himself to do it last time, and I choose to believe in that. In the end, he does nothing. I walk off and he doesn't even try to chase after me. Tiger's directions are fresh on my mind. I recognize several landmarks as I make a path down the hilly mountain landscape for an hour. My shoes were left at home, With only socks to protect my feet, things start to get dicey when I come across sharp branches and pebbles that dig into the soles of my feet. The trip was a painful one. The more rugged areas leaving my body scratched up and aching, my hands and knees scraped across what feels like countless rocks. But eventually... Oh, I'm gonna save this picture too. But eventually, my efforts are rewarded as I finally see an asphalted road ahead of me. Civilization! Just like Tiger said, there really was a bus stop here. I have no idea how long it'll be until the next bus comes in, but I drag my worn body up to the seat nonetheless. I relax for a brief moment before my phone begins to buzz rapidly in my pocket. Taking it out, I realize I'm finally back in service. A dozen message and missed call notifications flood my lock screen. Wait, someone was already looking for me? I didn't think I had anyone close enough to notice. Oh, Liao. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Liao, don't say that. Oh, don't say that. Oh, I'm gonna get real emotional now, and I'm gonna get emotional, cause like that. For one, I love Leopard, and I'm already upset. But then he says something like that, cause I feel like that personally badly. Like I honestly feel like people are like, oh no, people care, and I'm like, I don't believe it. I really feel like if I left the Earth one day, due to I finally just had enough of thoughts I have and did it, I honestly, as much people want to say they would, I don't think anybody would notice if I was gone. If I left the world, I don't think anybody would notice. Um, it's really harsh to say, but I honestly believe that. That's something I really believe. I don't think anybody knows if I left this earth, or earthly plane. But anyway, we're here for a fun game. We're not here for me to mope and be depressive, because I already get people that hate me for that. So, back to the exciting, well, it's an emotional part, but back to the game. I scrolled through and every single message was from Ji-Ho. Oh, Ji-Ho. Liao, you okay? Your phone was disconnected when I called earlier. I'm worried. Someone said you looked troubled yesterday, so I thought I might try and talk to you. So is everything alright? Give me a call back when you see this. I can't help but smile as I read Ji-Ho messages. With all the rumors going around about me and Senpai, I just felt alienated from everyone else at the club. I didn't expect anyone to actually worry about me. Especially a member of the Rukai tribe. Yes, why did I think of that about that earlier? Jehovah's a Rukai. I don't have to be the Oracle. Ji-Ho can do it. He has to agree to it, of course, but for that he has to believe me. And it's not like I just believe someone who came up and said they could see the god of my tribe. But maybe, just maybe, Jeho might trust me. I should at least try. It makes more sense than going to Wutai as a stranger and trying to convince the Rukai people. Except, I just left Leopard. Could I really go back and explain it to him now? I made up my mind to never see him again. Another sad choice. Alright, guys. Okay. This one's supposed to go back. So let's go back. No matter what, I want to try. I'll go back. This isn't how I want things to end. I want to see him again. Let's hope this new idea works. I don't really want to be kidnapped again. I look to see the mountain path stretch up before me. I really have to climb back up, don't I? I let it sigh. Well, I'll do what I have to do. I'll make it somehow. With a few tentative steps, I begin to work my way back up the mountain. Oh boy. Yeah, this is a lot. Wow, this is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not talking as much. I'm just stunned. Like this path is a really different. Like, oh my goodness. When we get to Senpai, I'm really gonna be like, what the hell's going on? Because the last choice we had, apparently, we didn't have enough relationship with Likulau when he just took our power and killed us. This time he didn't have to, he liked us so much he couldn't do it. He couldn't bring himself to do it. I don't know if he intentionally meant to kill us, but he did. Eventually, I reached the entrance of the cave just to see Leopard sitting there, crying. Oh no! Don't do this. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, he's so upset! Oh no! Oh! Oh no! Likulau! Oh no! It's the first time I've seen him cry. He holds his usual expression even now, but the misery behind his eyes is plain to see. Just looking at him, I feel his torment and his sorrow. Oh my, no! I feel bad now! He's crying. He is crying. Oh no. Liao? Liao? Hey, I'm back. Liao, what's with that face for? Aren't you glad to see me? Glad. Jeez, you really have to be like that? I don't know where to start. Anyways, I came back for you. So, like I said, I wanted some time to think over other options. I got one. You know that there's a Rukai boy in my club, right? Jaho? You've seen him a few times. He nods. So I figured that, well, compared to a hand like me, would Jaho be more suitable to explain the impending danger to your people? It might be hard to get him to believe me, but he's a really nice person. I think I have a good chance. Even if he thinks I'm insane, he won't ignore me completely. Your predictions, they're serious. Even without being a real oracle, I think he might be able to convince his people. I can't promise that'll work out, but I want to believe it's worth trying. So what do you say? Oh, he is, oh my gosh. Yes, whatever Liao says is good. That's not true. Obviously, I've said bad things to you earlier, and I hurt you. I am so sorry. I'm not mad at all. It probably doesn't make any sense, but even after everything he's done, I don't hate him at all. He's a good person. So if that's all worked out, wanna go back home? Yes. Oh, but the spirit paths? No spirit path. I've just hiked for 2 hours. I really don't think I can make it much longer. My feet are killing me. Oh, you sound like me at work, Liao. Suddenly, Leopard picks me up, cradling me in his arms. What? I carry you. Wait, hold on, you're gonna carry me? I'll be floating to anyone who sees me. Tiring, but okay for Liao. Leopard jumps, holding me tight in his arms. He lands on a tree branch and kicks off once again, leaping between branch after branch with stunning considered jumps that send us moving so fast I can't keep my eyes open. Wow, it's a long way down. We'll be okay. I don't think his answer was really a response to what I said, but I can't stop him. It feels a bit like when he kidnapped me, but this time it's more like we're running away. Together. Oh, remote control. Once I got back home, as much as I wanted to contact Jaho straight away, Tiger's statue was my top priority. Immediately, I made arrangements to bring the statue back to my family's temple. The repair was going to take some time, so I then went back to Taipei with Leopard. After things settled down, I finally had a chance to invite Jaho over to tell him everything about Leopard and his tribe. At first, I was worried that he wouldn't believe me, but we eventually convinced him, which involved more of Leopard showing off to him rather than him actually believing me off the bat. Turns out a floating table is hard to ignore. Regardless, he agreed to call some relatives back home and warn them about the possible mudslide. Even with Jaho's help, it wasn't easy to convince the tribe, but their lives are a serious matter. I think anybody's lives is a serious matter. After a lot of time and effort, we finally managed to organize someone to go there and test the soil surrounding the village. Predictably, the ground was found susceptible to collapse, underflooding, and they issued a formal warning to the locals on how to prepare in the case of disaster. I hope it means they're safe if the landslide ever does happen. Taking our opportunity, I have Jaho continue to deliver Leopard's warnings to the people of Wutai. Jaho himself doesn't want the attention of becoming the new oracle, so he's crafty about it, forwarding Leopard's messages through one of his relatives who, in turn makes the changes. Over the past few weeks, it's been clear to see that Leopard's long accumulated anxiety has been finally fading away. Although he still worries over not having a proper oracle, I don't think that's gonna come so easily. Well, as far as Jeho goes, I'd be surprised if his aunt hadn't caught on to something at this point, but I'm not gonna bother him over it. It's his family after all. Once Tiger's statue is fixed, I bring him back to Taipei, but these days it kind of feels like he has his own plans, keeping a distance but always reminding Leopard to protect me. When it came time for summer holiday, he asked me to send him back home to gather divine power. I guess he probably hopes to become stronger. Senpai ended up dropping out of college and going back home. I haven't been able to get in contact with him since. The whole club was sad to see him go, but we all understood his tenuous situation back home. There's really nothing we could do. As for me, I continued my college life with Leopard by my side. When it comes to dancing, Leopard's been helping me get better. I keep on being told I'm improving by leaps and bounds compared to earlier this year. Even though it's all thanks to Leopard and not myself, I'm happy about it. After all, not everyone has a god to teach them. I guess sometimes cheating a little bit works out in the end, doesn't it? And this is the remote control ending. That was a good ending. Whew, that was long. Oh, and I got achievement. Remote control. Oh, the music's different too! This music's different than the other one. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So, this was a very emotional episode. Like, I mean, well, Tigers was too. One of Tigers was too. But, man, this is really emotional. I've never seen Leopard. Like I said, Leopard showed emotion. It was heartbreaking. That crying. I was like, no, Leopard! Oh, gotta save that. Oh, wow. Oh, there's more. Today, Jeho gave me a few bottles of millet wine as a gift. Apparently, they were brewed locally in a nearby village and fermented with a traditional process involving red kuno, I think. I'm sorry, I know I'm butchering these words, I'm so sorry. The millet wine has a light yellow color, very turbid as well. Really doesn't look too great to me, but Leopard's eyes light up as soon as he sees it. You like to drink? Yes, millet wine only. Favorite. So you just like millet wine? Guess I'll have to ask Jeho to get me some more next time. Yes, please. He's practically bouncing with anticipation as he watches me pour a glass to offer them. Personally, I don't really drink and it's for an offering anyway, so I decided to not have any. Leopard takes a glass, brings it to his lips before licking them as if he had already finished the entire glass. But it seems as though that's not enough to satisfy him, reaching out to one of the bottles and drinking from it directly. Thankfully, I remembered to put the lid back on so he doesn't spill it everywhere this time. Wait, is he gonna drink all the bottles in one go? Jeho did say it tastes best. Jeho did say it tastes best if you drink it as soon as possible, but I don't think this is what he meant. Liao, cute. Huh? I turned to Leopard, his face flushed a rosy red. Huh? So even gods become flushed when drunk. I have a bad feeling about this. Leopard oh, did you hear that sound effect? No, no. Leopard moves it close, beginning to lick my face with his wet tongue. His breath smells of alcohol. It's not strong enough to cause me to choke, but he's never done this before. Oh, what if he's a bad drunk? Yeah, want to eat. Wait, what? Leopard pins me down before I can finish my sentence. Hey, hold up! Oh, Cloud and Leopard wants to eat, Liao. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Cloud and Leopard. Okay, hold up. Leopard sits up, but instead of stopping, he lifts me up in his arms, carrying me like a bride. Wow. Leopard places me gently onto my bed. Then he lies down next to me, pulling me onto his chest, resting his head against mine as he snuggles me. Is he going to... He begins snoring. Honestly, we've lived together for a while now. This is the first time I've ever heard him snore. He snores exactly like a cat. It's adorable. He really is a bad drunk, though. How could you fall asleep that fast? What the heck? I'm a little annoyed, but it's more funny than anything. I lie there, buried into his chest, smelling the faint smell of wine on his breath. Maybe I should have Jeho bring me more of this stuff next time. It's kind of nice to see Leopard drunk like this. You know, I wonder if I could use it to have him say how he really feels about me. My mind goes wild thinking about what could happen next time he gets drunk, and before I know it, I've fallen asleep in his arms. Oh man! That was good, guys. That was great. Oh, so profile number 2. We still gotta do the bad endings. Alright guys, this was really great. I was getting really emotional because that was good. That was really good. I like that. Like I said, I really do enjoy. I think Leopard's a great character. It's just like all the stuff he does. I know it's because he doesn't understand, but it's just like he does some really bad stuff. But he's a really sweet boy down under. So this video has been going on for nearly 2 hours. I did not plan on this video being that long, but here it is. It's going to be a 2-hour video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed though. Sorry. Sorry. I really do hope you guys enjoyed though. I had a lot of fun. I've been having great fun with this game. It's really making me get out there. I really think that my voice acting is improving. Not as much as I'd like it to, but I'm noticing it. It's improving. I hope you guys see it too. Again, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and feel free to look at if you are new to my channel. Welcome, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you stay for more fun times ahead of us in the Wolf Pack. I hope you decide to join the Wolf Pack. Feel free to look at the playlist at the end of the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.